Hello everyone and welcome back to WrestleMania! Now night 2, WrestleMania Sunday kicks off with a one-on-one match between the controversial Logan Paul, the Maverick himself, and AJ the Maverick. Logan Paul once again at WrestleMania, kicking off night 2 on WrestleMania Sunday. He will be taking on the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. And speaking of AJ Styles, here he comes. Styles making his way down to the ring. The phenomenal one has returned to WrestleMania to take on Logan Paul in this match, starting off WrestleMania Sunday. Here we go. Styles, Logan Paul locked in. One of them trying to, Logan Paul right now pushing Styles up against the turnbuckle. Paul with the advantage. Referee Charles him up onto the top rope. Could be thinking high flying here. Sends Styles off the top turnbuckle onto the mat. AJ Styles is down and Logan Paul in the moonsault. Logan Paul takes down AJ Styles outside the ring. Paul now gonna do a frog splash on AJ Styles. The count is at 5. Logan's gotta get AJ back in the ring if he wants to win this match. Thinking high flying. Signals AJ Styles to get up to his feet. And Logan Paul gonna get AJ Styles with a beautiful move. And really dominating AJ Styles from the top rope in a frog splash. Paul, now AJ Styles the one in control with the sharpshooter. Logan Paul is in trouble. AJ Styles, the submission is locked in. Paul is in trouble. Can he avoid the tap out? AJ Styles finally with some control. Logan pops over Paul, and now a clothesline from Logan Paul. AJ Styles, Logan Paul going for the quick pin on AJ Styles to win the opener of WrestleMania Sunday. No, AJ Styles kicks out at 2. Where the Maverick is most comfortable here at the grandest stage of them all, and another frog splash by Logan Paul. And another pin attempt on the phenomenal one. Is this the match? Logan Paul has absolutely destroyed AJ Styles to open WrestleMania Sunday. My goodness. Wow. Logan Paul defeats AJ Styles to open up WrestleMania Sunday. Styles couldn't get anything going. Logan Paul, your winner. We kick off our second match here of WrestleMania Sunday, and it is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, as here comes your Women's Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria to the ring for her first shot at the WWE Tag Team Championship. She will be teaming up with Bayley in this match. As here comes Lyra Valkyria, has had a phenomenal past year, being runner-up in Queen of the Ring tournament, winning the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Championship, and now being at WrestleMania looking for a tag team title. And she will be alongside Bayley, who this time a year ago was fighting for the WWE Women's Championship against Io Sky, now partnered up with Lyra Valkyria to go after the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships held by the Judgment Day. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, representing the Judgment Day, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Making their way out to the ring with the rest of the crew. I guess, you know, Dominic Finn Balor, JD McDonough, Carlito. As the Judgment Day looks to retain their women's tag team championships. Of course, Dominic and Finn later tonight will be in the fatal four-way match for the Intercontinental Championship against Penta and Braun Breaker. As here comes the Judgment Day, ready for this match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. First, here comes Raquel, making her way out to the ring. Here we go. The following is for the Women's Tag Team Championships here on WrestleMania Sunday. Dominic will be ringside watching Liv and Raquel for the Judgment Day take on Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. And here we go. Lyra with the first blow to Liv Morgan. And Lyra Valkyria with the Russian leg sweep takes down Liv Morgan. And Lyra Valkyria already going for the submission, working on the arm of Liv Morgan. A quick start to this match for Lyra Valkyria. Now working on Liv Morgan again. Liv able to counter. Some momentum, punching away at Liv Morgan. Got her up in the air. And a suplex. Liv Morgan is down. Lyra Valkyria in control. And she's going to tag in Bayley. So here comes Bayley in the match. And Bayley's going to go with the running leg drop on Liv Morgan. Morgan now, Liv Morgan has Bayley up in the air. Now Liv Morgan's gonna toss Bayley down onto the mat. And now Liv Morgan gonna tag in Raquel Rodriguez. Now Raquel, and then a Tejana bomb from Raquel Rodriguez to Bayley, who is down in the ring. Bayley able to escape and give a crossbody, and down goes Raquel Rodriguez. Now it is Lyra and Raquel in the ring in this match for the Women's Tag Team Championships, and a Hurricane Rana from Lyra Valkyria. It's back, going out to the leg of Valkyria and a clothesline. Outside the ring from ringside, now Liv Morgan gonna send Valkyria down to the mat ring. And now Bayley with a kick to Morgan, who could be in trouble here. Bayley looking for the power bomb. And power bomb landed by Bayley. Liv Morgan is down. Bayley down. Now Liv Morgan with a clothesline. It's Liv. Bayley for the Bayley to belly suplex. Down goes Liv Morgan. Up to the top rope, thinking high flying. Remember, Robinson distracted, putting the turnbuckle cover back on. That leg drop is missed by Valkyria. And a cheap shot by Morgan with a super kick to the face of Valkyria, who's now down in the ring. And now the Judgment Day in control thanks to Dominic. And now Raquel tagged back in. And now cross body from Valkyria to Raquel. And now a suplex by Valkyria. Rodriguez in big trouble here. Valkyria off the top rope, catches her. And power slam, down goes Valkyria. Raquel Rodriguez going off the ropes for a flying elbow drop. Barrage of kicks, and now a kick to the back, and Rodriguez is down. Could be looking for a 619, but as a knee to the back from Valkyria to Raquel Rodriguez. And now Liv Morgan gonna start working away on Lyra Valkyria. Head first into the ring post. Valkyria is down. Liv Morgan in full control of this match. Gets back in the ring, and now Charles Robinson will continue to count out. Valkyria, Liv goes flying with a headbutt to break the count. Now up to the top rope, and a kick to Valkyria is down. Liv Morgan, the Judgment Day, full control. Bayley is ready to take on Liv Morgan. Bayley now with a suplex. And Morgan is down. Bayley going for the quick pin. Could this be the end of the reign of the Judgment Day? No. Kick out at 2 by Liv Morgan. Now looking for a Bayley to belly suplex. Bayley takes down Liv Morgan. Bayley could be looking for the Rose plan here. Liv Morgan in trouble. Here comes Bayley. Rose plant. Liv Morgan is down, possibly for the count, to win the tag team titles. No, broken up by Raquel Rodriguez. Saves the match for the Judgment Day. In control. Now another Bayley to belly suplex to Liv Morgan. Bayley absolutely dominating. And now it is Raquel and Bayley's in trouble. Tahana bomb to Bayley. Raquel to retain the tag team titles. Broken up at one by Lyra Valkyria. Position, and down goes Bayley. Liv Morgan and the Judgment Day in total control to retain the tag team championships for the Judgment Day. Bayley kicks out at one. And now Liv Morgan absolutely destroys Bayley center of the ring. A form of oblivion there to retain the tag team titles. The Judgment Day, no! Kick out at two by Bayley. Rodriguez up against the ropes in a clothesline. Rodriguez is down, and now Bayley finally gonna get that much needed tag. Tags in Valkyria. Raquel outside the ring. And now Lyra Valkyria knocks Raquel hard off the apron and onto the ground. And now Valkyria takes out Liv Morgan with a stunner on the ropes when the ref wasn't looking. Liv Morgan is stunned outside the ring with a kick to the chest of Valkyria. Lyra in trouble here. Raquel Rodriguez in control. Do this back suplex. And now Raquel to retain the tag team titles for the Judgment Day has Valkyria pinned. Valkyria pins out at one, or kicks out at one rather. So far. And now Valkyria kick to Rodriguez. Valkyria now looking for the power bomb to get back in control. Power bomb landed by Lyra Valkyria. And now Valkyria in trouble. Rodriguez has her up in the air. Looks like, a massive turnaround suplex to retain the titles of the Judgment Day. Bayley breaks up the pin at one. Throwing Valkyria against the turnbuckle. Liv Morgan tagged in now. Raquel, Liv in control. Liv going up to the top rope, thinking high flying. And Raquel gonna throw Liv Morgan. The crossbody, and Valkyria is down. Both women outside the ring. And now she goes flying through the ropes to take down Lyra Valkyria. And Lyra Valkyria has Liv Morgan first suplex outside the ring. Morgan is down. Both women got to get back in the ring to avoid a count out. Lyra going for a kick. Liv Morgan able to counter. She's going to throw Lyra into the barricade. Morgan back in the ring now to break the count. This could be a count out victory for the Judgment Day as Liv punches Bayley. Liv with a super kick. Bayley's gone. Count is at 8. Count is at 9. And via count out, the Judgment Day. Oh my God. Lyra gets back in the ring at the last second. And now Liv Morgan with an axe handle. Lyra Valkyria in trouble. Liv going to end the match to retain the titles for the Judgment Day on the cover on Valkyria. And the Judgment Day retain the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Liv Morgan gets the pin on Lyra Valkyria, and Liv and Raquel are still your tag team champions of the women's division. Judgment Day retains with a little bit of help from Dirty Dom. They get the job done, and they retain in a phenomenal match against Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, who gave it their all. WrestleMania 41 Sunday here in Las Vegas. Here comes the Viper. Randy Orton is here at WrestleMania. The Viper hears voices in his head. Randy Orton for this match going to be an open challenge. We're going to see who Randy Orton is going to face here at WrestleMania. And the open challenge has been answered by Solo Sikoa. Solo making his way down to the ring to take on Randy Orton. They want to watch here at WrestleMania, accompanied by Tama Tonga. Solo is here at WrestleMania to challenge the Viper, Randy Orton, one-on-one. Now here we go, Randy Orton with a drop kick to Solo to start this match. The Viper in control early. Gonna start working on the legs of Solo Sikoa. Now he's got Solo turned around into a sharpshooter from Randy Orton. Would you look at that? Solo able to stay in it. Breaks the submission attempt. Blow against the ropes and a clothesline. Randy now going off the ropes. Gonna take down Sikoa. Assault from Randy Orton going for a quick cover to end this match. Sikoa kicks out at 1. Control. Dominating Solo Sikoa. Now Randy going for the suplex. And Randy Orton now going up to the top rope. And Orton with a clothesline. Crossbody to Solo, who is down outside the ring. And Sikoa now with a flying super kick to Randy Orton, who is down. Apron up to the top rope. And now Solo with a flying Samoan headbutt. Solo now kick to Orton. Could be thinking a power bomb outside the ring. A massive power bomb from Solo Sikoa. Solo now back in the ring. And I would go for a Samoan spike to Randy Orton. And Orton is down. A Samoan spike from Solo Sikoa. A 2 count. And Randy Orton going to kick out at 2. Sikoa. And now Randy Orton has Solo where he wants him. Bringing him to the top of the turnbuckle. And throwing Sikoa back down into the center of the ring. Top rope, thinking high, flying here. Randy Orton on Solo Sikoa, calling him to get up in the air. Could we be looking at a super RKO? Orton in position with a crossbody. Now Solo with a clothesline, trying to superplex Randy Orton and gets him with a chest to the top rope. A vicious impact. Orton, both men outside the ring, and now a set of kicks and a uppercut. Solo up to the top rope, and now Randy Orton throws down Sikoa. He gains some control in this match, climbs up to the top rope as Sikoa tries to get an axe handle from Randy Orton to Sikoa. And now Randy, he is loading up Solo. Sikoa is in trouble. RKO! RKO by Randy Orton. This could be the match. Randy Orton delivers an RKO and a kick out at 2 by Solo Sikoa. Inside the ring now on the apron. Randy gonna drop Solo back first on the apron. A vicious going at it. Randy now throwing Solo into the steel steps. Right on that bad knee of Randy Orton. And now Orton able to kick Solo away. Get back some momentum his way. Randy hyping up the crowd here in Las Vegas. And loading up once again for the most dangerous 3 letters in wrestling. But it's a clothesline, 2 clotheslines. And now Randy Orton with a crossbody. Vintage Orton. And he is loading up once again for the 3 most dangerous sides of professional wrestling. RKO! Down goes Solo. 1, 2, 3. Good night. Randy Orton with an RKO to Solo Sikoa. Wins here at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. The Viper finishes Solo Sikoa with 2 RKOs. And the Viper stands tall once again at WrestleMania. WrestleMania 41 Sunday here in Las Vegas, preparing for a Sin City street fight. Introducing first the Punisher, the former World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest, making his way down to the ring for a Sin City street fight. Damian Priest will be taking on the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. 2 men who played a big role in WrestleMania 40. Of course, McIntyre defeating Seth Rollins to win the World Heavyweight Championship, and then Damian Priest cashing in the Money in the Bank contract to become the new World Heavyweight Champion. And it has all led to this here at a Sin City street fight at WrestleMania 41. The Punisher in the ring, and now here comes the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. He used to have an eye patch as of a few weeks ago after Damian Priest put Drew McIntyre through a car windshield on SmackDown. McIntyre now bringing out the sword as the Scottish Warrior once again looking to win a big match at WrestleMania, but this time he has to do it in a Sin City street fight against Damian Priest. And now McIntyre starts off with a kick to Damian Priest. And to the back of the neck now. McIntyre working on Damian Priest, going for the submission early in the match. McIntyre trying to put away Damian Priest, who is struggling now, able to kick to the forehead of McIntyre. And now Priest taking McIntyre down on a roll-up. Priest trying to win on the roll-up, but McIntyre able to kick out before we even get to one. Array of kicks to the neck. Both men now outside the ring in a swanton by Damian Priest. Next here. Now we're going to throw Drew into the barricade. And now Priest going underneath the ring, and here we go. This is where the Sin City Street fight gets good. Priest bringing out a table. Priest now putting the table in the center of the ring. Gonna get his revenge by taking down Damian Priest with a superplex. Now going to the top rope. Priest now gets in the ring behind him. What is Drew thinking here? McIntyre going to go for the back of the elbow to the neck of Priest, going for a quick pin to end this match. Can Drew McIntyre bag Priest? Kick out at one. And now McIntyre sending Priest against the rope and a power slam onto the table. Match. Now wait a minute. Drew McIntyre counting down, looking for a Claymore. Down goes Damian Priest. A Claymore from Drew McIntyre to put away Damian Priest. A kick out at two. Now Priest with a drop kick to McIntyre, who is down. Priest now sliding outside the ring, going underneath the ring. What is he going to take? This time, Priest taking out a hockey stick. And a hockey stick to the chest of Drew McIntyre. And now Priest going for the quick pin on Drew after the hockey stick attack to the chest. McIntyre kicks out at two. Priest setting up the table. Here we go in this Sin City street fight. Priest has the table right there next to the rope, kicking away at Drew McIntyre. Priest in position to put an end to the Scottish Warrior here at WrestleMania. Got him up in the air, trying to get him, leading him to the table. Here we go. Damian Priest looking to possibly end Drew McIntyre's career here. Now going for the superplex, and through the table goes Drew McIntyre. A vicious attack from Priest puts Drew McIntyre through a table. Is it enough to win the street fight? No. McIntyre kicks out at two. And now Priest, the suplex, takes down Drew McIntyre once again to put McIntyre away. No. Once again, Drew McIntyre kicks out at two in this street fight. Looking to put away McIntyre with the Razor's Edge. Tribute to Razor Ramon. Razor's Edge to Drew McIntyre on the back of the hockey stick. And once again, Priest, will he put away McIntyre? No. Drew McIntyre for a third consecutive time, kicking out at two. In the middle of the ring, back and forth, vicious blows being traded by these two men. Priest takes down Drew McIntyre. Priest in full control and a hockey stick to the knee of Drew McIntyre. Rope. Now going to do a frog splash, but the knees were up from McIntyre. Now Priest for a fourth time, looking to put away Drew McIntyre. This time he does. Damian Priest wins a Sin City street fight here at WrestleMania 41. Pinning Drew McIntyre after putting him through a table. Multiple hockey stick blows to the back. The Punisher, Damian Priest, once again standing tall with the win at WrestleMania. WrestleMania 41 here in Las Vegas for a very anticipated match, a fatal four-way match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Coming out first, representing the Judgment Day, will be Finn Balor. Looking to win the Intercontinental title here at WrestleMania. There is Finn Balor. Finn is out here ready to win the Intercontinental Championship in this fatal four-way match at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. Is going to be one of the hottest new superstars in WWE, Penta. With zero fear, cero miedo, Penta is here making his WrestleMania debut in a fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship. Dirty Dominic Mysterio coming out here with Carlito and of course Liv Morgan, who retained her WWE Women's Tag Team Championships earlier tonight with Raquel Rodriguez against Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. Now the Intercontinental Champion, the dogs are barking in Las Vegas. Braun Breaker, the unpredictable badass, is making his way down to the ring. Also making his WrestleMania debut, defending the Intercontinental Championship. Braun Breaker's been an absolute beast this year. Two-time Intercontinental Champion already. Of course, see, this match is for the Intercontinental Championship is on the line. And here we go, Finn Balor already taking out Dominic Mysterio. Judgment Day on Judgment Day violence as Penta goes after Braun Breaker. And Dominic throws down Finn Balor to start this match. Balor, Dominic Mysterio, and now Penta has Dom up in the air. And a Penta driver to Mysterio. Penta in control, Braun Breaker with the elbow drop onto Dirty Dom. Mysterio back on his feet and a Hurricane Rana from Dom as Penta takes down Balor and Dominic takes down Penta with an elbow drop to Penta. Breaker now has Dominic up in the air and he's going to launch Dom hard onto the ring by Finn Balor. Liv Morgan coming up to help Dominic. Dom signaling Penta to get up, and Dom's going to go flying with the kick to the face of Penta, who is down, and Dominic in a great spot. Balor with the suplex to Breaker. Underneath the ring, pulling out a kendo stick to enter this as Dom's kicking Penta, and a kendo stick to the back of Mysterio from Braun Breaker. Viciously assaulting Dirty Dom. Braun Breaker in control with a kendo stick assault. Penta's down outside the ring. Breaker has Dominic where he wants them, and a spear by Braun Breaker to Dom. But Dom able to get up from that. Balor jumps down to work on Penta. Dominic nailed the frog splash across the whole damn ring, and he misses, but he goes for the pin. Dirty Dom, can he win the Intercontinental Championship? Kick out at 2. Penta. Now Dom with a moonsault off the top rope to Braun Breaker. Dominic wants to go for the pin. Dirty Dom trying to become the Intercontinental Champion. Kick out at 1. And Balor takes down Penta. And now Dominic and Finn Balor going at it in the ring. Penta rolls out. Now Dom gonna do a tombstone on the knee to Finn Balor. Here has Balor where he wants him. Up on his shoulders and off the top rope. And now Dominic to take something out. Now Penta with a kendo stick of his own, backstabber from Balor to Breaker. Super kick from Mysterio to Penta. No one grabbing the kendo stick. Breaker outside the ring. Frog splash from Mysterio to win the Intercontinental Championship. And Breaker breaks up the pin at 1 for himself. Now Finn Balor with a kendo stick is going to assault Dominic. Dominic now takes down Finn Balor with a driver. Great spot now. Dominic with the kendo stick to the back of Penta. And Dominic is in control, but now Finn Balor with the sling blade to Dominic Mysterio. Takes him down. And now Braun Breaker has the kendo stick in his hand, whooping Dominic. Balor thought he could have got off a coup de grace. Breaker to retain the Intercontinental Championship has Mysterio dead to rights. Kick out at 2 by Dirty Dom. And Breaker Finn Balor taking Breakker down with a suplex. Now Penta grabbing Finn Balor. And now here comes Penta. Can he take out Finn Balor and grab gold with the knees to the back from Penta to Finn Balor? And Mysterio sends Breakker over the top rope. Penta looking for the pin, broken up by Mysterio. And now Dom with the crossbody onto Penta, who is down once again. Now it is Finn Balor and Dirty Dom. Balor takes down Mysterio off of the kendo stick. And now Finn Balor looking to pin Dominic Mysterio to win the Intercontinental Championship. Is Finn Balor going to grab gold? He's done it! Finn Balor is your new Intercontinental Champion. He pins his Judgment Day brother of Dominic Mysterio. Finn Balor is Intercontinental Champion once again. Braun Breakker couldn't get back in the ring in time. And Penta couldn't do anything either. And Finn Balor is now your Intercontinental Champion. Unbelievable. Are back at WrestleMania Sunday here for WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. Triple threat match for the Women's World Championship. One of the most anticipated matches of the year. So far, these three women have been going at it for months. And finally, triple threat. Here comes Mommy. The Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, is here looking to win the Women's World Championship. As she comes out first. Once again, fighting for the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania. Mommy's home. Here comes Rhea Bloody Ripley. And here comes the EST and your 2025 Women's Elimination Chamber winner, Bianca Belair, trying to keep her undefeated streak at WrestleMania alive.
When it comes to WrestleMania, Bianca truly is the EST. Her very first WrestleMania.
As she is making her way down to the ring, world champion Io Sky, who shocked the world, defeating Rhea Ripley on Raw about a month ago to win the Women's World Championship, and now has got all the momentum heading into WrestleMania. Here comes the champ, Io Sky, for Damage Control. Of course, this match for the Women's World Championship here on WrestleMania Sunday. Triple threat match, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Io Sky. And here we go. Io Sky starting off with a kick to Rhea Ripley. Triple threat match. No disqualifications. Io Sky takes down the Eradicator early. Bianca Belair with a drop kick to Rhea Ripley. Now Bianca Belair working on Mommy, throwing Ripley down to the mat. Bianca Belair, the powerhouse, now in control, has Io Sky on her back, but it's going to take Sky down off the knee. Bianca Belair in control early, and a massive kick from Rhea Ripley. And Belair going back and forth. Now Io Sky with a Hurricane Rana to Bianca Belair, goes down. Io Sky, Ripley got Sky where she wants her, up in the air, and a Death Valley driver from Rhea Ripley to Io Sky. Io Sky now looking for the roll-up pin on Rhea Ripley. She's got her down, and Rhea kicks out before Bianca down Belair. Here comes Io Sky with the drop kick to Rhea Ripley. And Bianca is going to take down Rhea Ripley. Sky looking under the ring, taking out a steel chair. Bianca going for the pin to win the Women's World Championship. Sky breaks up the pin. Now Rhea and Bianca, two folks into Bianca Belair now taking a page out of Jade Cargill's playbook with a Jaded to Rhea Ripley. Bianca Belair to win the Women's World Championship has Rhea Ripley, who kicks out at 2. Steel chair, Bianca now punching away, kick to the chest of Io Sky. Now Bianca Belair with a twist on the riptide, sits Io Sky on her knee, takes her down, and now Rhea Ripley has got Bianca Belair on her shoulders and throws her down to the mat. Io Sky now stomping on the chest of Rhea Ripley. Is going to get the steel chair to the back of Rhea Ripley and on the back of Io Sky. Bianca Belair, vicious assault with the steel chair against the top turnbuckle She can't go anywhere now. Bianca Belair has Io Sky where she wants her. KOD to Sky for the Women's World Championship. Rhea breaks up the pin. Back of Belair, she's got her up and throws Bianca down onto the mat. Kicking Bianca down. Now here comes Rhea Ripley looking for the Riptide to Bianca Belair. Rhea's got her down for the count. Charles Russell going to the count, and Io Sky breaks up the pin attempt. A Riptide. Now Io Sky takes down Rhea Ripley. He's got the headlock. The leg lock around the head of Rhea Ripley. Will she tap out? Rhea able to break the submission attempt. Bianca kick to the back of Rhea. Bianca Belair going for a quick pin. Io Sky says, I don't think so. Breaks up the pin with a kick to the back of Bianca. Now Io Sky with a steel chair to the face of Bianca Belair. Io Sky to retain. Rhea's down outside the ring. Bianca spin. Bianca kicks out at 1. Powerbomb. Oh, into the top turnbuckle. And now Rhea goes after Bianca. And here comes Rhea Bloody Ripley. Stops Rhea Ripley from taking control. Suplex onto the back of the chair for the cover to retain the Women's World Championship. Rhea kicks out at 1. And Io Sky with a drop kick to Rhea Ripley, who is down. Now Bianca Belair gets back in the ring. Io for the pin, broken up by Bianca Belair. As Rhea Ripley's in the way to spear by Bianca Belair to Io Sky on the steel chair. Sky was out of the ring. Now Rhea throws down Belair on the ring. Now Rhea Ripley with a steel chair to the head of Bianca Belair. And now Ripley, the one in control, going for the pin to win the Women's World Championship back. Broken up at 2 by Io Sky. Rhea and Bianca face off against each other. Rhea Ripley throws down Bianca nearly onto the shoes of Io Sky. And match for the Women's World Championship. Now she has a steel chair. Io Sky the kick into a stomp, able to knock the chair out of the hands of Rhea Ripley. Now Bianca has Io Sky up in the air. Sky able to counter and go for the roll-up pin. Io Sky to retain the Women's World Championship. Pin broken up by Rhea Ripley. Ripley takes advantage as you turn that what would have been a spear into a Riptide to Belair. Io Sky now has a steel chair. Ripley going for the pin. Steel chair the back of the Eradicator. Io Sky takes advantage, steals the pin to retain the Women's World Championship. Bianca Belair kicks out at 2. Down to the mat, Ripley in the clothesline. It's been a phenomenal match so far, and down goes Io Sky. Rhea Ripley continues to dominate her, going to pin. Bianca is down. She can't break up the pin to become Women's World Champion once again. Kick out at 2. Now, and all 3 women on their feet in the ring. Now Bianca with a steel chair after Rhea does a suplex to Io Sky. Rhea super kick to Belair. Sky is down. Rhea Ripley for the Riptide. Oh, Bianca Belair on the steel chair to become Women's World Champion once again. Broken up by Io Sky at 2. Unbelievable match. Ripley now throwing Io Sky down. And now Ripley to pin Io Sky to become Women's World Champion again. She's done it. Rhea Ripley is your new Women's World Champion. She has defeated Io Sky and Bianca Belair in one of the best triple threat matches in the history of WrestleMania. Bianca Belair was about half a second away from breaking up that pin. It just was not enough. And Mommy stands tall here at WrestleMania 41. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event of WrestleMania 41 Sunday. This match is for the undisputed WWE Championship. We all know the match everybody's looking forward to. The future of the business is on the line. Introducing first, John Cena, looking to win his 17th record-breaking 17th world title, breaking the tie with Ric Flair. Here comes Cena, making his way down to the ring, accompanied by the final boss, The Rock. Has showed up at WrestleMania to be ringside to assist John Cena. I don't believe it, but here we are. Here comes 16-time world champion John Cena looking to win his 17th by defeating the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. This is a version of John Cena we are not used to seeing. He has betrayed the fans. He has been assaulting Cody Rhodes over the past few weeks, and here we are now at Cena's final WrestleMania in the main event, where he contends the undisputed WWE Championship against the current champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Now here comes the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE Champion. A year ago at WrestleMania 40, finished his story defeating Roman Reigns, ending that 1,316-day reign as champion. Now Rhodes has spent a full year himself as champion, has dealt with the likes of AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, and more, and now the biggest test of them all, the future of WWE on the line as he takes on John Cena, who has the final boss in his corner for the undisputed WWE Championship. Cena looking to win a record-breaking 17th World Champion. Cody trying to continue his story and prevent Cena from making history. Main event of WrestleMania 41. Here we go. Of course, this match is for the undisputed WWE Championship. And here we go. The main event of WrestleMania is underway. Cody Rhodes striking first with multiple blows to John Cena. Clothesline to Cena from Cody Rhodes. Away at John Cena. Cena with a cheap shot, and he'll knock down Cody Rhodes. But Rhodes back on his feet. Cena misses the punch, and a disaster kick from Cody Rhodes. And now Cena misses, going for a crossbody. Rhodes punching away. Cena's got him in position. Crossroads to John Cena. Cody Rhodes to retain the undisputed WWE Championship with a crossroads to John Cena. Kick out at 2. World title breaking the tie with the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Cena from the top rope with an atomic elbow drop to Rhodes, and John Cena to win the 17th record-breaking world title. Cody Rhodes kicks out at 2. Bouncing him across the ropes. Cena has one position. Attitude adjustment. AA to Rhodes. Cena to become a 17-time world champion, break the record. Cody Rhodes kicks out at 2. Blink Cena now with a barrage of punches. Cena with a suplex to Rhodes. Outside the ring, Cena now punching away viciously, assaulting the American Nightmare. Up to the top rope with a frog splash elbow drop to Cody Rhodes. Charles Robinson tossing the candlestick out of the way. Cena has the pin, but Charles Robinson a little late to the count, and Cody Rhodes going to kick out at 2. And now Cody Rhodes with a crossbody. Shades of Randy Orton from the American Nightmare. Rhodes now with a bionic elbow to John Cena on a clothesline. The all-time greats. Cody Rhodes now with the superplex to Cena to retain the championship. But where's Charles Robinson? The final boss has pulled the referee out of the ring, allowing Cena to stay in this match. The man who sold his soul, John Cena, and Cody Rhodes now punching away at John Cena. And now we're going to hit him with the bionic elbow to John Cena. I was Ric Flair all time. And now Cody Rhodes, elbow to the back of John Cena, and Cena could be in trouble here. Rhodes has him in position for the crossroads. Crossroads to Cena to retain the undisputed WWE Championship and to continue the story. Kick out at 2. Now Rhodes from the top rope, disaster kick, takes down Cena. High flying, and another disaster kick from the American Nightmare. Misses on the stop. Now Cena back in it. Here comes John Cena. He's looking, you know what this is. You got 2 steps down. You got a third. And now Cena with 4 of the 5 knuckle shuffle to win the undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes kicks out at 2. Somehow the American Nightmare is still in this match after Cena tried to hit the 5 knuckle shuffle. Now a clothesline from John Cena, and here he goes. You can't see me. It is time for the 5-knuckle shuffle from John Cena to Cody Rhodes. Top rope, looking to put the American Nightmare away with a frog splash. From John Cena to a very hurt Cody Rhodes. And now the American Nightmare in big trouble here. Cena up in the air. AA from John Cena to win the record-breaking 17th World Championship. John Cena has done it. John Cena is your new undisputed WWE champion, and has the record for the most world championships in the history of WWE with 17. He breaks the tie with Ric Flair for most all time, and Cena, now the new undisputed WWE champion, has defeated the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes with the help of the final boss. And now John Cena stands tall as we close out WrestleMania 41. I want to thank you all for watching this series, these last 2 days, WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2, one of my 1,000 subscriber special videos. I really appreciate it, you guys. Thank you so much. And if you're watching this video and not subscribed, please do subscribe. Really appreciate it. Only takes a couple of seconds. And always, as we conclude this episode, I'm going to give a special shout out to my channel members. Thank you very much to Brenda Breen and Jeremy Isley for your support. I really appreciate it. Continues to help me and this channel continue to produce some awesome content, as we just recently eclipsed 1,000 subscribers. Now working our way to 2,000. So thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. Thanks to the channel members. If you want to become a channel member, the link for that is down in the description below. And until next time, I hope you all have a good one.